Welcome back to the channel, everyone. Today I'm with Hugo and May, and we're about to go somewhere because what's the number one comment that you could guess that is written on my channel? Pretty much every single video, there's probably at least one comment. Put it down in the comment section. What do you think it's gonna be? Hugo just found a bunch of roly-polies to play with. Hello. Now, if you were to guess something along the lines of, where are the Subarus, Sam? How come you never show any Subarus on your channel, Sam? Why do we never see any Subarus, Sam? Well, today, that's all about to change because we're here at the STI Gallery. Yes, the official Subaru Technica International. You know, I didn't really know that's what it stood for until now. Thought it meant something else. So where we are is kind of a bit of a service center slash dealership, and then on the top floor up there is the gallery. What's actually really interesting is I guess this is their main office because this huge building up behind there is where all the staff work, and then the staff have living quarters over there too on the other side of this like Christmas tree farm. I don't know. But yeah, very interesting. Anyways, it's still in Tokyo. It's just on the outskirts, like near Tachikawa. Anyways, let's head in and have a look.
Open Saturday and Sundays only.
Oh, so it's closed weekdays, only open on the weekend?
Yes.
Interesting. Please take the stairs from the outside. All right, well, let's go in. STI Gallery. I really thought this meant something like Subaru Tuning International. I don't know why I never saw the Technica until now. But then again, we've never really dove into Subarus much.
I have. I'm going in with zero knowledge.
Ooh, wow. This is cool. This is actually pretty sick. Oh, look, a racing sim. Nice view of the service center. Oh, wow, there's some cool cars up there. Oh, I love the STI inspired.
Oh, that's cool.
Shock umbrella holders.
No, open って書いてある。
Open.
Yeah.
Okay.
ゆうこ、こんにちはして。
This is pretty funny. They put a staff badge on the big bear and he's called Big Boss with a photo. This is so cool. Gosh, these cars look so sick. I'm really loving the matte blue on this one. Hugo is just running around right now. And they have a like you can sit in these cars, like free seating, free to sit kind of policy here. So everyone can just get in and out and sit in these cars if they want to.
I love this layout.
Yeah, the layout's kind of nice.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I just saw the wall of trophies. Oh, and they have all of this.
Whoa. Hugo, come here.
So everyone's like allowed to touch these cars on display. Actually kind of wild. So if you ever wanted to sit in one of these, feel free to come here and do it. But this is awesome. I love this. From 1988. Hey, this is where it all starts. Oh, that's so cool. All the different cars. So the GC8 start coming in. Jeez. It's cool that you can see all the different die casts for all the different models. All the way through. Oh, wow. They have these like blank ones that say they're looking for them. Interesting. Dude, that's so cool. There's a couple ones here they just put pictures in. I guess die casts were never made. So cool. And then to current year. Oh, look. Oh, at least we know their race program is extended to 2028, guys. That's the piston.
Piston? Where's the sutututu, Hugo? No, that's not sutututu.
Don't worry as well, guys. You're all good to touch stuff here. It's good for kids to get their hands on things.
これは?
What's this, Hugo?
ここ、ほら。中見て、中。ここ。あった？あった。何があった？
That's the sututu?
あったね。ほら、インテークもここにある、ほら。
It's really cool because see the restriction they have here? That's part of the class, so the car can't make more than like 500 horsepower or whatever the restriction limitations are.
What's this one?
What's that? That's water, no? That goes to the radiator, yeah.
My brain is just...
And then look at all the mil-spec, like quick release connectors for all the injectors. That's pretty cool. Part numbers and the STI logo.
Wait, so
Laserdisc.
this moves like this?
Yes, it goes sideways. It's like an aeroplane engine. That's why it's called a boxer. You go so excited.
This is the intake or X?
That's the intake. The exhaust is on the bottom. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay. I think
Just think of it, it's called a boxer engine. So think of it as a box.
It's not helping me.
They have this pretty cool, I guess, I don't know, active demonstration. You can use the steering wheel to tilt and move the whole top bed. The accelerator pedal pivots it this way.
This, as a driver, is this...
I think it's good for learning throttle control. Yeah, you got this? I've been helping you go a little bit, put a little bit more weight on that for him. Look, Hugo, there's the ball. You got to get it in one of these holes. It's called the handling machine. Hugo, you nearly got it in.
Good job.
Hugo, you got it in. There it is.
You did it. High five.
Good job, FitSmart. Yeah. They've got one of their flexible tower bars. So I guess this had like a flex connecting joint in the center here. So it could twist and stuff. Interesting. I guess that would allow the struts to kind of like move up and down, but not this way maybe? I'm not sure. So strut tower bar is completely new. Oh, okay, so it's so that it can flex and handle longitude forces, but then lateral forces, it's still rigid and does what it's supposed to do, provides stability. Interesting, that's cool. They have this little photo op kind of room here, so you can get in here and get a photo, and obviously it's just this, but you can take a picture in here and it looks like, you know, you're standing on the front of the car. Like this, I guess. They have a few of them set up too. But this is of course the car that you've all wanted to see. Real deal. 22B, and yes, we are allowed to sit in this, which is crazy. It's very clean under the hood too, wow. Very nice. Looks like Subaru found their new racer. What do you think, Hugo? Are you trying to turn the car on right away?
This is a mock-up car, so you can open this one, but those you can...
Okay, that's cool.
You have to ask.
Oh, to open the hoods?
Yes.
Yes, yeah. Oh, every car has a sign on it that says if you want to open the
Before
hood.
you even asked, Hugo just went up to the lady over there and was like, I want to sit here, and then she just...
Really? I love that policy. Open policy is always best. So nice.
Oh, he just learned about paddle shifts.
Oh, he learned about the paddle shifters? Uh-oh. WRC GC8. The interior is very cool. I love that they still kept like some kind of cluster and brought it off like that and then put all the buttons and all that kind of stuff there. Let's get in it, have a look. Oh wow, the roll cage, the carbon fiber. Wait, is that to roll the window? It's like a knob? That's so interesting. Dude, so cool. The pedals, I'm geeking out looking at all the old wiring in there too. The pedals are so close to each other, oh my gosh. That's actually super cool. That cut there looks custom too. The carbon fiber cover for the roll cage is very cool, but you get an idea of the roll cage over there. Something very unique is the handbrake here. It's a hydro one, inline. Very interesting, and looks like a custom carbon fiber handle as well. I would love to sit in this, but I really don't think I'm gonna fit. So it looks like this had a fair few stints in WRC. Very cool. But I'm not gonna fit in there. My legs are too long to even get in there, but we get to look under the hood, which is super cool. Oof. Dude, some of the old rally tech is so cool. Look at the igniter. That looks like a Nissan RB igniter. Interesting. Whoa. ProDrive maybe built this for them. That's very interesting. External reservoirs for the two-way shocks. Gosh, it's so cool to see how much racing technology has progressed, but also just how advanced this was for its time. All the mil-spec stuff. So cool. Even just all the lines coming off the high pressure line, custom line, off the power steering pump in the center there. They're either magnesium, I think they're magnesium pulleys. The turbo with the restrictor, so it can only make a certain amount of power for its class. Dude, so much in this. All the vacuum lines going into the firewall too, for boost control and stuff, I guess. All the brake masters and stuff, very cool. Very advanced for its time, for sure. So from the 1990s into the 2000s, the difference is wild. Wonder, what is this extra expansion tank here that comes off the charge pipe from the intercooler? I'm curious about that. But the difference in tech and just how much cleaner the bay is wild. Still, the same high pressure power steering line though. Interesting. It's very hard for the camera to see, but you can see these kind of markings here and here on the intercooler, and that's where they've reinforced the end tanks, and there'll be an aluminum bar that's been drilled and then put through and welded on both sides. So that way the end tanks don't flex and can't burst out under certain boost conditions, or depending what kind of anti-lag they're running too. Because you'll find that this pipe here goes to an anti-lag valve there that's pumping fresh air into the exhaust, keep it going. Super cool. And then the interior of this car, very cool. You can see the hydro handbrake is now a little bit more of an upright one. It's getting custom carbon one. Super cool. This has to be one of my favorite iconic Subaru wings, the bookshelf one, right? Always wanted one of these at my house. That's a bookshelf. I know that's ridiculous. I would never do that to a real one, but maybe like make a replica one or something, just for a bookshelf. Interesting. Is that a little fan down there that's blowing fresh air from inside the cabin? That's what it looks like on top of the diff. See if we can zoom in a little bit there. Yeah, that's a fan with like a strainer over the top of it. That's so interesting. Interior, this is cool. So they would have probably had a digital screen there for the dash. The dash is just, you know, carbon flocked. And then all the controls are now on the center console and next to the handbrake. And we've got an AP Racing full pedal box rather than working with the OEM one in the older series. It's interesting how the tech changed so much. And then we start getting into the newer stuff, which I'm still interested in. I think it's still cool. But I'm like, this is more like, I guess, the era of rally stuff that I was growing up in and seeing on the TV and stuff. When I got to watch it, I didn't have any kind of racing or motorsports upbringing. So cool, dude. It's interesting because you can see between these two cars, there's really no kind of cooling compared to when you start looking in these cars and they've got cooling systems built into them and they're pumping cold air in and out to the drivers and everything. This is fuel though, I believe. Yeah, that's the fuel cell, but you can see the cooling setup and the vents all getting pumped in there. And what's really interesting is that this vent on this side goes to a fan above the diff again. Interesting. That had to be something. Even in the newer ones. Oh, that's cool. That's a little air jack point, I guess. Put that and connect that up, and then the whole thing comes up on air jacks. I think we'll be able to sit in this one because they said that the only one that has a moving seat rail is this one, because there were 4 separate drivers and every driver has different leg length. So this one actually has a seat rail in it that slides. So I should be able to sit in this one. So wild that you can just come here and sit in these cars. Feels like I'm getting in my drift car, except yo, this seat feels incredible. What the flip? Oh my God, that's so cool. Someone put a Lucky Charm there. I love that that's been kept there. That is actually super cool. Okay, why is there an air compressor in here to an air tank? Wonder what that's gonna be for paddle shifters, right? Yeah, it has to be. That's the paddle shifter sequential setup. Yeah. Yep, that's exactly what that is. That's interesting. Oh, this is here, I guess, because worst case scenario, if this system shuts down and stops working, this is the emergency shifter. So this would pull out, slide into there, and you'd still be able to shift the sequential transmission. That's crazy interesting. Huh. Wow, full Motec system over there, interesting. Dude, so cool. The quick jacks, air jack system, fuel cell, everything. ATL too, interesting. The airflow stuff in the back, oh man, the carbon roof. Dude, so cool being able to look inside these and just be able to sit. What I find interesting too is that the roll cage is getting welded to the side here without a gusset. And in FD and FIA, like they made me remove all of that for FD. And they only recently changed the rules, or FD Japan only started caring recently. And I had to remove all the welds and then add a gusset plate instead. So it's interesting. I wonder why it's different and this is allowed here, but in these cars, but not in my drift car. It just seems bizarre to me. But still, I think that is super cool that they kept that there. It's such a personal touch. But yeah, looking at all of these controls and stuff. The steering column fully moves too. Look at that. Make it easier for the next person that wants to jump in this. And the seat also slides forward and back. Dude, I love the emergency shifter if something goes wrong. Maybe like if you get an air leak in your tank, imagine that. And they put temperature stickers on here too, so they can see the temperature of the air tank and the air inside it. Interesting. For those of you that commented over and over again about Subarus, it's not that I don't have anything personally against Subarus, it's just haven't gotten into them yet. One of my first favorite cars of all time, and I can remember telling my parents when they'd asked me what car I wanted when I got my license, was actually a GCA, WRX STI. I really wanted one. But then my whole direction kind of changed once I found Skylines. Aussie boy RB things, right? But it is very cool to be sitting in one of their race cars, at least here at their gallery. Even the little pens they provide for filling out surveys and stuff are STI themed and Subaru themed. What'd you do? Oh, cool. And now it's time for the Holy Grail. I'm gonna sit in this. 本当にこの車も座ってる大丈夫ですか？Well guys, I'm gonna sit in the 22B. Oh wow, the way that opens, it doesn't stick like usually these cars, like older cars do. You wanna come in with me? Sit on my lap? Straight in. Look, it revs to 9,000, you go.
This is a turbo car?
Yeah, this is the holy grail of Subarus. There's a video of me walking past like 4 of these.
Grail?
This
is it the pinnacle, or you mean it's a grail?
It's both.
Okay.
Like this is there's a video of me walking past like 4 of them and having no idea what they were.
Okay.
Yeah, because I just didn't know about the 22Bs. All I knew about were like RA editions and stuff. Very cool.
This color is so unique.
Yeah. So I think if you remember Adam's Subaru? He had the Type R one, and then the level up from that would be, I guess, this one. But these cars sell for, like, I think a clean one could easily sell for 150, 200 grand US, like even more maybe, depending on the condition.
Wow.
Looking at this interior, absolutely immaculate. This is crazy that this is such an old car now. 22B 000 of 000. Look at that. Never in my life did I think I would be sitting in the first one, number 0. Oh my gosh, it's so cool. It even has the little cup holder thing. Oh, that's so cool. Jeez. And then of course the diff control. More to the front, more to the rear, all that kind of thing. Dude, so cool. You don't really notice how wide it is from a distance until you start to look at it compared to other GC8 side by side, but how wide this is in the front and the rear, the fenders, it's actually kind of wild. It's like a good 50 mil, maybe even bigger. So cool. And now we're back here.
How was the Holy Grail?
How was the Holy Grail?
Did you go to heaven and come back?
Yeah, I mean, it was okay. It definitely reminded me of my younger years.
What do you mean? You never had a Subaru?
No, but the first car I ever wanted was a WRX STI.
Oh, really?
A GC8, yeah. I wanted
That
a
would have set
GC8.
you on a completely different
Oh, a completely
path.
different path. I probably would have been a rally driver. They've got a nice sim set up here, but I love the sign that just says, do not change the original settings. Mainly because every single public simulator I have sat on, the settings are always messed up because everyone touches and plays with them. And then downstairs is a dealership. Super cool. This museum part or the gallery is only open on the weekends though, if you did want to visit here. Highly recommend it. There's no parking here close, like at the facility here though. So you do have to park a little further away at like a public parking spot. So probably better to come here with public transport, or maybe if you actually have a Subaru and live here and you want to get it serviced and worked on, then I think you could probably use the car park here. But when we rocked up, they said we had to go find a different car park. Looking at the simulator, they put a seat rail on the pedals so they can slide it forward and back. That's really smart. I've never seen that done before. Hi, Koko desu. Hi, kochimite. Look, Hugo, you're standing on the diffuser. It looks actually kind of real. One interesting fun fact about the 22B and a lot of GC8s is they have R32 Skyline or Z32 Skyline Sumitomo rear brakes and front brakes. They're the identical 4-pot fronts and 2-pot rears. So interesting. I've actually seen some Skylines and Silvias with those same, like the Subaru brakes on them, because they were able to purchase the GC8 ones cheaper. Or it's what they had laying around. But yeah, the more you know. Actually, some Porsches from that era too got the same ones. We're just outside, and I don't know if you can see there, but all these crates of brand new engines in there. There's a stack of raised wheels too. Some cool stuff in there in the service shop. But it is now time for us to start walking back to the place we parked. It's a good 10-minute walk. But this has been very enlightening, and I'm sure that you're gonna see a Subaru at some point, maybe in the future on the channel. I definitely wanna relive that dream of mine of when I didn't have my license and didn't really know much about cars, and how all I wanted was a blue GC8 with gold wheels and an STI badge. What a cool little gallery. I definitely enjoyed that. And I got to sit in a Subaru race car.
Yes.
So did Hugo. Hugo got to sit in all of them because he'll fit in all of them. I only fitted in one. Oh, and the 22B, which is kind of cool. Never thought I'd sit in that. Push the button, Hugo. More, stronger. There you go. And then matane. Thanks for watching, everybody. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. I appreciate you guys being a part of this journey with us here in Japan. It's definitely very exciting, especially watching as Hugo grows and seems to be getting more and more into cars. Hopefully that sticks later on. Thanks again, guys. I'll see you in the next one.